IIT-JEE is considered to be one of the toughest exams in the world, and so it naturally follows that the students at IITs are one of the best and the brightest, and this is indeed true. The same holds for faculty members as well, who have to go through a very tough and rigorous selection process in order to become faculty members over there. However, despite the availability of all this amazing talent, IITs fared nowhere when it comes to global rankings. There are, of course, a few individual departments in some of the older IITs which have a very significant global standing. But as an institute as a whole, we don't really fare anywhere. Why is that so? Isn't it very surprising? Some people say it is because of lack of money. After all, we are a poor nation, so we can't really afford to provide the required research funding. This may be true to some extent, but not completely. Of course, we cannot be as rich as MIT or Harvard in the next few years, but there is definitely enough money to do very good amount of research. And I have been there in the system as a student as well as a faculty, and I can say that with some confidence that money may not be as much as what American universities may be getting, but still, we are getting a decent amount of money. So then what exactly is the problem? As per my experience and understanding, there are two main reasons for this problem. The first one is that we do not have sufficient industry academia partnership. Our industries are very risk averse in general. They do not have the capacity or willingness maybe to invest in research which takes a long time to succeed, and sometimes it may not even succeed. So there is some risk involved which industries are not really willing to take in India. And the faculty members also maybe don't pursue them hard enough. That we are comfortable doing our teaching, doing our research, publishing papers, and we don't really take that extra step, that extra effort to reach out to industries in order to forge a partnership. And this is a big problem because industry academia partnership is required for several reasons. Firstly, of course, at least some part of the research that happens in academic institutions must be application oriented and must translate into something that the society can use. But apart from that, also this brings in a lot of money into the institute, which is required for growth and also decreases the institute's dependence on government funding. And the less dependent you are on government funding, the more independent you will be in your decision making. So, improving industry academia partnership is extremely important for the growth of IITs at a global scale. The second reason, which is perhaps equally important, is that IITs are basically central government institutions, and all their faculty members and staff are central government employees, and most of them are actually permanent employees. Though this is a good thing because it brings in the required amount of safety and security from the career perspective. However, a problem with central government structure is that there is no clear incentive for hard work. That there are, of course, a lot of faculty members who work hard, but that is primarily because they're self-driven and not because there is any clear incentive structure in the organization itself. Because if a faculty member works very hard, he may get promoted in, let's say, 5 to 6 years. And if you don't work hard, you may get promoted in, let's say, 7 to 8 years. How much of a difference is that? Not really much. Some people may care for those 2 years, but it doesn't really make a significant difference. So essentially, there are two main issues that need to be resolved if IITs need to grow in stature at the global level. The first is that there has to be larger industry academia partnership, and secondly, there has to be a merit based incentive structure in the organization itself, which can promote hardworking individuals to grow up the ladder.